Hello, I'm Dropid, and welcome back to Vane. Well, of course, in the last episode, we got attacked at the end by a horde down in the town. We also looted a school, which I thought the lights were off, but they just weren't very good. I noticed when I was editing it back, you guys have probably told me in the comments, the lights are on, they're just not very good. I find some of the areas are quite bright in this, and some of them are quite dark as well. So, yeah, you probably told me that, though, in the comments. But, yeah, I think today, though, we're going to test out these sprinklers, because it's now got water. It did rain, but I don't think it added much. Yeah, it only added one, but you can, as you can see in this one, yeah, I've got 1 litre in that one, which is rainwater, and I've put 6.9. You can just fill it up from the river, just fill up buckets or the lake or whatever, and just go and fill those up. So I'll probably do that at some point. But I just wanted to see those in action and see how much of this they actually water. That one's 44. That one's 42. Yeah, I don't think it's 45. 42. Yeah, I don't think it's water in these ones. 45. Okay, so I'm going to need to build extras of these. So I'm going to need to move that one to there. Can I just move that like that as is? Yeah, let's try it. Let's move it to say there. Let's try that. And then we'll... probably got to redo the connections. Okay, that's no worries. Let's reconnect that to there. And then, there we go. So let's watch that one now and see whether that goes up. We're at 41, 47, 42. Yeah, okay, so it's getting all of these. 47, 42. Yeah, so it's doing those. So I need one there. That'll cover these 4 plots. And then I probably need one there. I haven't planted anything in this one. I did go through and get everything out. But let's move this one. I figured let's move it out here. And we can then have a little group here with sprinklers and just get this one. So, yeah, that's what I decided. Like, it's better than just me trying to water it. I might as well just have it automated there. So, we're going to need, what do we need for that? I'd like to start putting the walls up, but the main problem I've got, and also some stations, the main problem I've got is screws. Like, everything requires screws, and I am really low on it. So, I either need to go out and just take apart a load of stuff, which is probably what I'm going to do. But I'd really like to find that schematic. It would be absolutely brilliant, because I like to make that. But in order to make it, obviously I need screws, but I also need iron ingots. So we're going to have to build that as well. I did level up enough to get this schematics table as well, so we'll put that down in a minute. I just repaired a bunch of the clothes that I had, like the military equipment and that sort of thing. And that got me a few levels. I did also find, I don't know how this is doing, some raw leather. So I've put it on this drying rack. I don't know what it's going to do, but it says it needs drying. So it might take a few days. I have no idea, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, what do we need for those sprinklers? Let's do that first. So we've got utilities. We also need to start working on batteries, which again, I need scrap metal sheets, which I'm assuming are made in this thing here. And I need iron ingots, which obviously need to go there. So I'm going to need to go to some caves. I know where one is from the demo, but there's probably more. I'm thinking over near Lion Mountain, whatever it is. That's probably what I'm thinking. But again, we need some of this, but we need some more bits and bobs and levels. I do know where a load of solar panels are, because we found that in my stream, so that's good. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So reinforced planks and scrap metal, or plastic scrap, sorry. And then I wouldn't mind putting some of those storage down as well. I've also been... Plastic scrap, there we go. And then we've got any reinforced planks in here. Yeah, there we are, that's good. I've been chopping down, as you can see over here, been chopping down the trees as well. And just moving those, because I've got a bunch of... Yeah, I've got like 112 logs or something on me. So I've been clearing this, and I'm going to put another utility cabinet, and then have a door, say, here somewhere, a double door. We've got a little bit more room to maneuver and swing these around. Wish you could kind of chop this long grass out of the way, but, you know, it is what it is for the moment. Anyway, let's stay focused. Well, that's going to be difficult, but we'll try and stay focused anyway. So how's all that doing? 60, 55, nice. I know if there's only a litre of water in each, but still, it's enough to get it going anyway. And then I don't have to worry about watering it. That's the main thing. So let's put that, say, there. Like so, and then we'll put one, say, in the middle here somewhere. Yeah, let's put one there, say, as well. And then let's do the connections. So if we connect that one up to this one, I'll just haul some water from down below. That's fine. There we go. And then I wonder if they turn off, or do I have to actually manually turn them off? I'm assuming I have to manually turn them off, but you might be able to make a sensor or something. I have no idea. There we go. There we are. So let's see how that goes. And we'll let everything get watered. That's great. That's all going up now as well by the looks of it. Yeah, brilliant. And yeah, I did go through and just replant everything. I'm going to put a load of pumpkins in because I do want to do more compost. And the best way to do it, I was doing it zomboid, which zomboid you get the rotten food. That's not a good way to make compost, but that's how you do it in zomboid. But in this one, I'm going to guess you probably want to put fresh fruit and veg in. You guys have probably told me, but like I say, I am recording ahead of time. I'm about 3 or 4 episodes ahead of you guys now, so because I'm away at the weekend. So I don't like doing that, but it just is what it is. So let's put those scrap stations down next, I think, and we'll destroy those. I do also want to go... Do I want to move that? Keep that? I think I might keep that for the moment. Let's move that out of the way. I do want to go back to where we had that horde as well. Because there was... I'm sure there was a zombie there that was like a SWAT zombie. And so I wonder if he's got armor or something like that. So I wouldn't mind going just back there and checking through them. And we're probably going to need to take apart a lot more stuff for some more screws. So what do we need for these stations and how much they hold? I have no idea, but let's go with that. So we need reinforced planks, because I need reinforced planks which have screws, but then pretty much everything that I'm going to build requires screws, like that does as well on top of it. So 10 screws go into making that, and then another 10, so it's like 20 screws to make that. So yeah, it's pretty brutal on that. So that's kind of what's hurting me. We've got metal brackets somewhere, I'm not too sure. Yeah, got some brackets there. Iron scrap as well. That's something else that I am hurting on. I think I've got a bunch of it in here though. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Go for any rods, but we'll take those as well. What else do we need? Probably some other things. Right, there's documents and things, but for now, let's put the log storage. I think I'm going to put that out here for now. And it just kind of feels like an outdoorsy thing, doesn't it? So, put that there. I don't really want those in there. Also cleared a bit more furniture out, as you might be able to see in there. Got rid of that pool table and that. So, yeah. Ooh, we might need some other things. Let's have a look. What else can we do? And then we'll go out. So we need, yeah, screws again. That's just, yeah. That's what's hurting me, is the screws, man. It's just, yeah. I really need to be able to make them. I'm going to have to go out and find a load. Because, yeah, that's what's holding me back. But we just make one of each for now. We'll probably have more scrap storage than anything else, but we'll see on that one. And I'll put planks next to it, like so. See how close we can get that. Can I get that back there? All right, well, that feels a little bit wrong, but actually it's kind of up against there. And then we'll go... I wish it would go back to the page you were just on. More reinforced planks again. Have I got any more of those? I'm kind of running low. Oh yeah, there we are, that's good. And then we'll put the scrap on this side. Oh, I got some level ups as well, so we'll have a look at those. I need to build one of those as well. So much to do and no time to do it. So, go there. Put that in. Oh, no. Put that there. Right, what have we got? Right, so 226. It's obviously kilograms. 226, okay. Can you just... Ah, you just cut... okay, that's a bit of a shame that you can't just click those. You can't put the wood rods in there either, but yeah. I think probably one log storage, because we're more than likely going to just chop them up into planks, aren't we? But we might want more scrap. I might want a whole load of it down here and then put, like, you know, wood, metal, scrap, plastic and cardboard and that sort of thing over there or something. But that's good. I'll sort that out off camera though. I won't let you guys make you guys sit through that. So yeah, for now I'll just throw this in like this one or something. There we go. And I'll sort through that later on. That's all good. Oh, actually, no, don't do that, pin. I want that. So screws again, reinforced metal brackets and iron scrap. Those are screws and iron scrap. I think I've got, yeah, metal brackets. And I've been making the concrete paste. Screws. And what else was it? Reinforced planks? I'll probably put them in here, haven't I? Where are they? Reinforced planks. Was it that? Let's have a quick look again. Oh, it's iron scrap. Okay, yeah. That's, again, something else I'm kind of hurting on. So, iron scrap. Oh, is that just enough to do that? Oh, it is. Just enough. Yeah. So, again, I think we'll put this out here for now. Put that there. And then... yeah, so I can make limestone bricks. I've got concrete paste. We're going to need the charcoal burner as well. But again, I think you need to make... where are we now? Stations. Reinforced metal brackets. Yeah, I need some limestone bricks to get that going. I think I've got some charcoal, though, already. And I've got concrete paste here already. So let's see if I can find some charcoal. And I've got some somewhere. Oh, there we are. Alright, let's see if we can do this and make some of those bricks. So, limestone bricks. I don't know how many of those we're going to make, but charcoal, we just put that there. And then, oh, I probably need yeah, I need some matches or a lighter or something. Give me a second, let's see if I can find those. Right, let's see if this works now. There we go, extremely hot. So, we're now making those. Good. Oh, wow, that only lasts 4 seconds. Don't know how long that's going to take. That is a batch of 50, though, so... well, we'll leave it going. How's all this doing as well? Let's see. It might be watered now. 89, 94. Yeah, that's going nicely. It's going there as well. That's good. Okay, how's the water doing in here? Does it actually go down? That's 1 point. What? I've gained water? Is water going in it? I wonder if I'm actually watering it and going in, but I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. I'll have to plant something in there. This guy, we'll just leave him there. If he makes it, that's fine. If not, I'm not going to worry too much about it. So, how long's this doing? Oh, I've got 12. Alright, that's good. I'm going to guess I'm not going to be able to take those out because it's really hot, isn't it? Probably going to need some, like, tongs or something. I have no idea, but yeah. Okay, so what do we do? Kind of want to go down to the Sarnak and see if I can get those, because I need batteries. The only thing I need is that. So what do I need for this station? Yeah, components. 1, do I have any of those? And 2, can I make them? High-grade aluminium foil, plastic casings, capacitors, advanced components. Just said components, didn't he? Not advanced components. So I am not sure on that one. Gadgets, fishing hooks, line, notepads, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this one. I think I'm going to have a quick look around and just see whether I've got 2 components. If we can make that. Although, thinking about it, there used to be... what was it there? There used to be like a fabrication... there was something... there's like an industrial complex there in Redford. And there was an advanced something there. I wonder if I could just go and pick it up. That might not be a bad idea. Let me see if I can find some components, and then if not, I might just see if I can go and do that. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, right. So this has finished, but I don't think I can pick those up. I'm going to try it. I'll just put a save down, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be too hot to pick up. But we can make components, but I need copper wire bundles, which I need torn wires, which I'm pretty sure I've got those, and plastic casings, which are here, and I need to make plastic ingots. But this thing is finished, but I don't think... I'm going to try it for science, but it says extremely hot, so I am going to assume I am going to get burns, which is why I put a save down. Just, you know, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got 3rd degree hand burns. So, everybody, hands... I've got 4th degree burns on your hand touching molten material in a hot furnace. Yeah, so I'm just going to load it. I just did that for science, but I would assume that there's probably like tongs or something that we need to use to get those out. Although, did I get the bricks in the end or not? I don't think I did. Did I actually pick those up or not? Probably not. No, they're still there. Okay, so until that cools down, there's not much I can do. Okay, right. Well, we know. So I was almost certain because it's kind of going for that realism, a bit like Vintage Story. You have to have tongs so you can pick up the things out of the fire, etc. once you're making like copper or bronze or whatever it is. So yeah, I figured it would be the same, but we had to science it. So let's just check how the farm's doing. Now these sprinklers are doing 100%. All right, let's just switch them off then. Yeah, everything's 100. Let's just switch that off. That's good. Switch that off. Brilliant. Yeah, so we don't even have to worry about water. We can just flick these on in the morning. That's great. How much water do we actually use? Because I don't feel like I'm using any. Yeah, if anything, I gained 0.1 of a litre. So I gained 100 millilitres. So, yeah. But like I say, you can just take the stuff out of the furnace, sorry, out of the lake, and just bring the buckets over and fill them up manually. Let's see what veggies we've got, and we'll chuck a load of veggies in there. I think that's the way to go, isn't it? Especially like pumpkins, because those are the heaviest. But like I say, that's what I would, you peel the cucumber or carrots, or, you've got husks or whatever it is from that, or, chuck anything you've got in there, peelings, bits of old onion, orange peel, not pizza slices, but, anything like that, I would chuck in potato peelings. That's how I used to make compost anyway. So, yeah, I've only got one pumpkin, unfortunately. I might put pumpkins in here, though. Did I put pumpkins in here? Let's have a look, because none of it goes off, and they seem to weigh the most. So, yeah, that's probably going to be the one to go for, isn't it? I've got a bunch of stats as well. I keep meaning to do that. And then we can throw those in there. So, I mean, should I just throw all that in there? Yeah, why not? 2.6. Yeah, we need to do the heavy things, which is pumpkins at the moment. But, yeah, let's have a look what we got a level of as well. So what was that? Oh, weapons handling. Oh, that's from all the shooting yesterday, wasn't it? So you can reload a magazine 1.3 faster. Oh, you put 3 bullets in at a time in a firearm. No, it's that one. To be honest, there's not much. It's that one at the moment, but we may get more when we get to level 50. We'll see. But some of these are fleshed out a little more than others. But yeah, it is what it is. Being able to just put, because you have to put one bullet in each magazine every time. So if you go there, and you have to put bullets in, so if you unload a bullet, you have to load it back in, so 17 clicks, whereas now we're doing 3 at a time. That is a lot better. Let's put down, whilst we wait, let's put down a utility cabinet. Sorry, there. Have I got what I need? No, I need scrap. And I think I might just sort out these boxes, wait till morning. I'm kind of tempted to go for that, see whether that workbench is there. Oh, there we go. That's going, but it's still 100 degrees, isn't it? I don't want to touch that yet, but it's going off, and then we could cook up some plastic scrap, or we could just do some more of that. But to be honest, I need charcoal. I need that burner, don't I? So what do I need for that? I need the limestone bricks. Yeah, we'll make a charcoal burner, because I can't do any more, so I'm going to need to build that. Yeah, let's do that. So, all right, let's take that now. We should be okay with that. There we go. That's brilliant. Right, let's build that thing. And then I'm tempted to go for that. Oh, sorry, stations. Makeshift charcoal burner. Yeah, I need scrap metal sheets, which I'm assuming is in that advanced crafter. So let's just put that there for now. Why not? There we go. That's good. Oh, is that? Oh, it's kind of the one. Hang on, let's pick that up and move it. It's the wrong way around, isn't it? Move it so that it is... No, that's the same way. So if we have it that way, there we go. Looks a bit naff there, doesn't it, actually? But yeah, we'll go with it for now. It's fine. So I need to put logs in there. Oh, wow, perfect. That's great. I got a few logs for you. So let's throw those in here. Sorry, turned around the wrong way. And then just chuck that in there. And then can I just ignite it? All right, there we go. Cool, man. Yeah, and again, we're probably going to need to wait for that to cool down. I don't know how much that is going to make. 1 log gets me 1 charcoal, maybe? But look, so I'm going to get 50 charcoal. Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right, 1 for 1. Okay, that's good. Well, luckily I got a lot of trees to chop down, so that's good. Alright, I think for the rest of the day, I'm just going to sort some of this stuff out. And then I kind of want to go back to... where was it? This place. Oh, it's a bank. Okay. I wouldn't mind going back to there and just checking out those bodies. I've probably got a mask somewhere, and then we can kind of loot all that stuff. Because I just need, and then I can start taking apart stuff as well. I think in between the episodes, I'll just start ripping more furniture apart because, yeah, I just need those screws, man. And without that schematic, I'm kind of screwed. So, yeah. But anyway, let's do some sorting, and we'll go out in the morning. I'll just get all the scrap and start chucking it into that box, I think. Okay, right. Well, it's late evening, and this thing is still going. I've set the this off with some more limestone bricks. It's probably not going to be able to make too many more. Actually, it's not doing too bad. I've just got to extinguish it at the right time. There we go. So you've got to watch out because it just keeps burning. But this thing takes a really long time. I'm not going to try and take that because it's probably going to burn me. I think we'll probably have to do 2 of those, which we actually do have the materials. So I think I'll probably set a second one of those up as well. Just for now, but I've got enough materials, and as you can see, I've moved the shelves and the boxes over there. It does actually keep the name as well, which I think is pretty good, and I just put that there for the moment because I'll probably use it later on. But what I want to make is this schematic table, and I picked up all the schematics that I've got. Let's just put those. It's clipping into that curtain, I get you. Alright, I think we'll be okay there. Let's go with that. And as you can see as well, I have filled up all of this with planks, which looks pretty cool. We'll get some more logs in there. And then this as well with all the scrap. I'll probably make it a bit more granular and, you know, sort it out into metal and wood and, you know, cloth and rubber and that sort of thing. And perhaps 2 or 3 of those bins. But for now, that's fine. That's got most of the scrap out of here, so that's good. So let's try, because, well, let's have a look at these. I might be able to just read some of them straight off the bat, but I've got a lot of those, so yeah, that's not going to work. Bow, yeah, I could just read that one. That's good. GPS, I might be able to read that. We'll just keep going through, and then again, this bench should be able to let me do those. Okay, yeah, I think they might only let me do one of them. Yeah, that one. Decode. You've learned 4 new recipes. Oh, there we go. And it leveled up my cooking as well. Cool. Can I do that again? Decode? No, I don't think it gives me any more levels, does it, unfortunately. But we've got the combination pliers. Did I already learn that? I don't know. Let's do it anyway. Learned a new recipe. Don't think there's anything else. Most of it's too high. Oh, that might work. Learned 4 new recipes. There we go. Yeah, so I just learned some new recipes. A bunch of this stuff is like cooking 80 and that sort of thing. So, I just read that. I don't know if we get like skills for it or anything. Yeah, we do. I think you still level up. And we just learned 4 new recipes again as well. Okay, interesting. But that one we've already learned. There's already read. Yes, I like that. That's nice. And then, yeah. I'm not high enough level yet. Once I get to 15, I can read those. Alright, that's cool. I'll just put these... I've got this little book, this thing here with a bunch of books and stuff in it. Let's take that with me as well. Yeah, we'll take one of those scavenging with us. That's probably not a bad idea, actually, is it? Let's take that. I don't know what new recipes it's learned. Does it show me? Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, home-style mac and cheese... steamed bun, hot dog. Yeah, a bunch of stuff there. I don't remember some of this. Like spicy scrambled eggs. So I just need a salt pack and some eggs. We've got eggs. We've got fried eggs. Yeah, croissant. Okay, yeah, there's a few things here. There's probably more, but bread, that was new. I didn't notice that last time. But was a jacket spud? I mean, whilst you don't need butter to cook it, it's kind of better with butter, isn't it, really? So, yeah, there we go. But I think I'll just wait till morning now, and I'm kind of tempted to go out down here and see whether I can get that fabrication bench. Maybe we'll just take the car, and if we can find one of those trucks that doesn't have the back on them, so it's like one of these, you can't see it now, but yeah, one of those big box trucks, but it doesn't have the back on it, it's just a kind of chassis. That was really good for carrying stuff, but yeah, that is, yeah, still too hot for us. And yeah, this takes a really long time. Probably going to take most of the day to cook that, I'd have thought. So Yeah, a couple of those on the go might be useful. But let's get some sleep, and we'll kind of get ready and go out and do a little bit in the morning, I think. Oh boy, yeah, it's the morning. I was just doing some farming, and I think we've got a horde coming in. Oh boy. Yeah, not ready for this. I just had a horde, man. What the hell? What's going to happen? I have no idea. I was just planting my farm, and I just made some food ready to go out, and... Oh boy. We got to... Can they spawn on us here? I have no idea. Seems a little unfair. Oh boy. No? Oh no, yeah, here they come. Yeah, I gotta get that wall down. Have found a lot more screws because I've just been sorting through, and I actually got a lot more. Oh! Yeah, I need boxes down. I need all sorts down. Okay, yeah, I was not expecting this because we had one. It's only been a few days. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was just planting my farm up. I wonder if they're at the back or something. They're wailing on the doors or something. I have no idea. Right, well, it seems a small one. So... Nope, no, there's a zombie there. I think that you just spawned in, right? Yeah, I think you might have just spawned in. I need to put some more cabinets down just to kind of... I don't think you can pick those, can you? No, you can't. Just to kind of extend the radius of the kind of no zombie spawns, because they sometimes spawn in over there. Alright, I was... Yeah. I think maybe because we're on the island and they're spawned in the water and I can't get up or something. I don't really want to go... Oh boy! Nope, okay. Okay. Where the hell are they spawning from? Can't tell. That's why I've been cutting the trees down as well, so I can see... I'll say, I really wish I could get rid of some of these bushes. It's probably about the only thing I don't like about this place, is the tall grass and the bushes. Oh, hello. Yeah. They seem to be coming in piecemeal, which is good. But, yeah. I was not expecting it. Alright, anybody? Don't know. I don't see anybody else, anyway. Okay, so here we are. We are on the outskirts of Redford. Let's just see. So if I kind of just go to the end, yeah, make it down there. That's it. And it shouldn't be too far away. It's been a while since I've been here, actually. And like I say, when I first started playing this, this was the only town that was in the game. Oh, what is that? Is that new? No, I think that was a school, wasn't it? Yeah, they added that a little while ago. But yeah, this was the only place in town, because there was Sarnak wasn't in it, and I think I stayed, yeah, that house just at the end there in my first season, because the cars, I think it's the next one over, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. The cars kept resetting, so when I first played it, like, you picked a car up, parked it outside, saved it, switched off, and then the car would go back to wherever it was. Whatever you did to it, whatever you put in it, it was still in there. Like, if you put new batteries and all that sort of stuff in it, or you had a load of stuff in the back, it was still there, but you just had to go back to wherever it was. So I think I ended up staying there because there was 2 cars there that I could reliably get. So yeah, it wasn't a bad spot in the end. And then I think, is it down this one? I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, this next turning on the right should lead me down to a little industrial place, and there used to be a bench in there, and I'm sure it was like an advanced workbench, or it was something like that. I'm sure it was, but it looks a little bit different. Again, that was the demo. Whether it's still there now, I don't know, but we'll come down here and have a look anyway. It's not a bad little base location. It's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, it's got one of those vans as well that I want. That's perfect. That's great. Brilliant. We'll probably take some of the... oh, God. I'll pick this. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's that open. That's brilliant. Let's unlock this one. Let's shut that just for the moment. That's exactly what I wanted. And then you can put them on the back there. So, yeah, that's great. It's not in great condition. But I think I might take all the batteries out of some of these cars as well. Ooh, alright mate, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it sucks to be you. Alright, let's take that apart. We'll take all of that. And then in one of these... I think it was this one. They may have moved it. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm sure it was here. Or was it in the other one? Let's just check, make sure. I'll switch the lights on in a minute, but... I think it was that one. Yeah, it was definitely that one. Okay, alright, that's not there. It was definitely a demo thing, but... Alright, well, we may as well loot this place and take apart a bunch of the stuff. And I'll take that truck back that I want. So... This... Hang on. Oh, you trying to break the door, man. Oh. Alright. Oh, it's one of you feisty ones. How you doing? Not so good now, are you? Alright, let's take all that. It's great as well. Alright, well, we may as well loot this place. Shall I read the magazine? Yeah, why not? We'll read it. We'll get an extra boost. That's fine. So let's loot some of this. We'll just take all this stuff for now. Fine, let's take all of that. I'll probably take apart all this stuff as well, actually. Although that... The vehicle I want doesn't actually have any storage, if I remember rightly. Or at least not a lot, anyway. So, that's fine. Plunger, we'll take that. We'll take that. To be honest, I'm just going to throw the rotten food on the ground. Sort that out in a minute, though. Oh, that's good. I've actually got some batteries, some screws. That's good. You never know. Plus, there's a bunch of stuff here to take apart. These pallets are really good for nails and planks and stuff, so that's good. Let's do that as well. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they may have moved that. Last time I played it, there was something here, but yeah, it seems like they've moved it, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. Got to make you make it. So yeah, really, then I'm gonna have to go and find a cave to mine iron. I've got a pickaxe. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do, really, isn't it? I'm thinking there is one there, which I could go to. I'm really close to it, actually. That might not be a bad idea. And then I'm assuming there's probably a bunch of it in these kind of mountain regions where it says mountain. I would assume that's probably a good spot for like mining and that sort of thing. That would be my guess anyway. So yeah, unfortunately this thing isn't here, but you know, it did make it a little bit easy. So put all of those on, that's great. But yeah, it's not a bad spot other than that. Concrete mix bag, we'll take that. And all of this is pretty good for, like if we take that apart, for instance, get a bunch of iron scrap and that sort of thing. So it's not actually that bad. I could take this place apart, that's fine. Jigsaw, we'll take that. I was saying, I think it's a pretty good base, actually. A little bit out of the way, but you've got a fence all the way around. And yeah, you've got plenty of room to maneuver and build what you want. So yeah, I think it's not a bad base spot, to be honest. Portable welder, cool. Not sure if I've got one of those. We'll take that. Hello, can I get someone walking around? Yeah, we can. Right, how you doing, love? You stuck? Lunch break's over. There you go. Right, you're not having it anymore anyway, so take that. Get rid of the paper bags. There we are. Take all of that now as well. That's good. No, let's open that. Yeah, you've got this area here as well. You've got plenty of room to do what you want. Ah, yeah, you could destroy it and get limestone. Ah, yeah. I remember. Yep. I brought my pickaxe with me, but still. Concrete mix bag. Limestone powder. Yeah, you could break all these stuff up and, yeah, get various materials from them as well. I don't think you could do anything with those, but, yeah. That was another thing you could do. There. Where's that one? There's a zombie somewhere. Are you in the toilet or something? No idea. To be honest, ooh. We could actually take those fluid barrels with us, couldn't we? Where's the zombie? Oh, there's a wolf there. Alright, well, we'll kill that guy as well. Yeah, that's what I was worried about when I was picking the lock. Often a lot of walls out here. Jigsaw blade, where are you? Where the hell did you all come from? I've just been through here. Where the hell have you been? Oh, you stopped damaging this place. Good. You'd have to put a lot of cabinets down. Yeah, I think you've had a bit of a spawn issue there. Alright, and then, yeah, this guy is kindly waiting outside, but we could just... Oh, God, bloody hell, there's another one. Where are you guys coming from? Right, there you go. In my stream, I was able to just shoot him. There we go. Through that. Great. And if we just open that, there is a bunch of walls out there. Yeah, nothing. It's a shame. Alright, but we've got this thing. So, I've got this van here. I think I'm just going to take a bunch of these batteries out. Uninstall parts. There we go. That's good. We'll just take the batteries out of these things. Oh, hello. How you doing? Go away. Right, there we are. That'll attract a bunch of them anyway. So, yeah, let's see. Can we take this one apart? Oh, it's locked. Okay, alright. Well, we've got to lockpick that sucker then. Alright, there we are. So we've lockpicked that. Let's see if I can take that one as well. So we're going to want to collect those up for the batteries and stuff, aren't we? So those solar panels and stuff. So, yeah. Take that. Yeah, we're getting a little bit cucumbered though. That is a problem. Yeah, don't think this thing has any storage. But you can put like benches and things on the back of it. It's really handy just to move things around. Actually, I could just put a bunch of stuff in the glove box because, yeah, the glove box is pretty big. So if we throw that in there, we put a car. Yeah, we could put a car battery in there. That's good. And then I could just put those barrels on the back. Yeah, are the gates here or not? I could just destroy the fence. There we go. Nope. Oh, right. Okay. Alright, that's... Yep. Okay, right. So as you can see, I have managed to get this thing going, and I put the barrels on the back there. So for moving the solar panels, this thing's going to be really good. I'll say it hasn't got any storage as far as I'm aware. I don't think there is any, but let me know in the comments if there is. But yeah, I don't think there is any. But it is good for putting like solar panels and find any workbenches or tables or any furniture or anything you want to put. It's nice and easy. You can just stick stuff on the back and just pull it back. It's pretty handy for that sort of thing. So I would use it for that. If you're going out just doing a loot run, it's not great. But I think what I'll do is I'll take this back and then I'll bring the truck back in between the episodes and just go and take apart all of this stuff that's in there. Oh, there's a post office there as well, isn't there? Yeah, still loads to loot. Then I really need to get that wall up, don't I? I kind of want to go to the prison and loot that place because it's new and probably a lot of good loot there. But yeah, I think we need to work on getting the wall done, really, don't we? Ah, the old fire station as well. Yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff here to loot, but yeah, like I say, I think for now though, I think that's where I'm going to call it because I just realised how long I've been recording and then the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.